Good morning, California. We got a lot of ground to cover. Hi, everybody, and welcome to the World of Micah. Maxine came out in theaters, and I loved that film so much that I decided to find as many of the filming location spots that I could while I was on my trip here to Los Angeles. Now, some of these spots I had to find literally through YouTube clips because the movie is like barely streaming right now. So this is gonna be a fun journey, but you're gonna get to tag along with me. Let's find a few spots, a few core spots from the film Maxine. Now, let's take a closer look. And I've made it to Warner Brothers. A lot of scenes in Maxine were shot here. Some of the sound stages. We're doing a tour, so I'll try and grab all the scenes that I can. Right here was a scene with the director in Maxine. Right there, right over there is Madame Ruby, scene from Pee-wee. Oh my gosh, we're here at Warner Brothers. Let's go find some spots from Maxine. Yeah, right there, stage 15 is where she walks out. This is where she parks. Yeah, and she looks over and sees stage 8 right there. This whole scene right here. So on our tour, this whole area was blocked off today. They're doing some filming and everything. But right here is the scene in Maxine where Maxine's walking. The director is standing in front of that door, that Maxine's right here. All this can be seen in that shot. Made our way on the outside of the studio now. Gonna walk a little further down. What a great tour. So this is the gate that Maxine pulls out right here. And you can see this gate 5. Maxine pulls out here and she's basically driving down the street here. You can see all of this in the distance as Maxine's driving by in the Warner Brothers Tower straight ahead. So yeah, gate 5 is where she came out. How cool is that? This is all backside. This is all backlight facade stuff from here at the Warner Brothers in the tower there. But Maxine drove down this street here. Yeah, right through there, that is the security gate that Maxine was driving from, and she drove out right here and right down the street. Our next spot on the Maxine locations takes place right here, Hollywood Forever Cemetery. Let's walk over where the detectives go and discover the 2 bodies. So the best way to do this is to find this, well, obviously the lake here, the little pond. But the best way to do this is to find this chair right here because it can be seen in the shot when the detectives pull up. Yeah, right here is where they pull up. You can see the chair, the trees in the background, the green one and the one that's in front of it right here that's dead. That's that tree and the big green tree right there. That is it. The car pulled up right here, and that can be seen in the shot. When I saw this, I was like, holy cow. I know exactly where that is at Hollywood Forever Cemetery. And then they make their way down here. Yeah, the detectives are walking forward as they make their way down to the pond right there. That's pretty cool. Even the palm trees in the distance, everything still matches up. Now in the movie, they removed this and they covered this up with grass. And the way you can tell is there it is. That's where they were standing. They set dressed this quite a bit actually. That's where the 2 bodies were. And as you can see, Miller has the grass and this is back, but this building can be seen in the same shot. So unless they can do some insane CGI, and I don't think this is anybody's plot, but this is where the bodies were. The 2 bodies in the shot. And right here is where the guy was standing. The Los Angeles coroner was right here, and the photographer. And we're looking right here. Isn't that wild? Oh, we got some friends coming over to say hello. We're gonna walk across because they got a shot looking back over towards us from across the way. So yeah, you can walk across here. This is pretty wild. Right over there was the coroner. We're gonna walk over so we can get the shot from across the way, and they took it over here on the side of this big mausoleum right over here. See what I'm saying? They were right. This tree is kind of where they were. You can see the tree there. It all lines up. Crazy. This is the alley from the scene in Maxine. There's a car coming towards me, but in the movie, there was a Buster Keaton character coming towards Maxine. And right here is where they had the gate, and she was trying to get through, and the guy in the Buster Keaton costume was walking right up to her. And the Buster Keaton character walks up this way, and Maxine was stuck right here. There was a fence with barbed wire. Crazy thing is, you can see the Hollywood sign way over there in the distance. But this is where that scene took place. Right here is where she stomped. Well, I mean, it might have been this way. She stomped down on something that wouldn't feel too good.
Would feel awful.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And right here at 6410 Hollywood Boulevard, this is the apartment that belonged to Maxine. This is how she would go in. It's crazy. And there are stairs that go straight up. I wonder if they ever show those in the movie. But this is what the whole outside looks like. It's a real place. I'm thinking people like actually live here. And there's a shot of Maxine standing right here. Isn't that cool? Just to see that. All right, there's a scene where Maxine is walking up to her apartment, trying to get in, using the key, and the two detectives walk up. This is where she was standing, trying to get into her apartment. It's crazy because that 6412 address on the building there and a lot of the graffiti looks the same. And right here was about the spot where she was looking at the detectives. They were asking her if they could speak to her for a second. Then the shot pans again. And right about here, you can see the suit sign on the far right and that weird design on the left as she's talking to the two detectives. And he shows her photos. I love this when he's showing her the photos because he's standing right here. And if you look at that right there, you see all that graffiti in the shot right next to the little speaker box, which I believe in the movie is the same as it is. It's like hanging off there, but it was empty in the film as well. Right here, they had all the stars blocked off, but you can see that tree in the distance. This is where the two detectives were standing looking at Maxine as she walked out of her apartment. And this is the first time we see Maxine's apartment, which is right across the street there. You can see this billboard, and right there was the adult store, the book and video store. And this is the other shot of Maxine's apartment at night. Her apartment right here, adult video store there, and this is the alleyway. They kind of set dressed it for the film. In the movie, this was the video store. It's now the smoke store here. Same address, 6410. But right inside here, this is where her friend owned the movie rental place. And that's a wrap on Maxine's apartment, the adult video store, and the Buster Keaton alleyway right there, all on Hollywood Boulevard. Right here's the shot of the Vine Theater, and it was showing St. Elmo's fire. And pay attention to this smoke shop sign, because this is in this scene as well. But right here, this Showgirls, this is where Maxine worked. And that girl right there kind of looks like Maxine in a way. But it looked a lot different in the movie. The only thing that really kind of stands out is this. Here, you can see this in a shot. I'll show you in just a second. Right here is the shot. Maxine is standing in front of a little sign they had right here. You can see the St. Elmo's fire, and there was a Charlie Chaplin character out here as well, but her friend met up with her, and they are walking legit right here. Oh, I see what they did. They used this, they blocked it, they covered it up. So basically, they're walking right about there. That's cool. And I can tell because of this. That's how I figured out it was this theater, and being right next to the Vine area. But that's it right there. The Vine Theater and Showgirls from Maxine. So yeah, they totally like set dressed this. This was completely different. This like came out. They didn't show any of this garage here. They had a big marquee here, but that smoke shop sign can be seen when Maxine was standing right here in this area. They really did like set dress this whole thing. Very cool. And Maxine had her premiere right here at the Chinese Theater. In fact, the very end of the movie, she walked straight ahead, and they have the red carpet right here, and Maxine walked into her premiere. And before she walks in, she walks like right here. Right here, they had everything blocked off saying Puritan 2, and this is where she was looking and talking to the lady who was saying, do you have any advice for young girls who want to break it big in Hollywood? All that took place right here in front of the Chinese Theater. That's where the end of the movie sort of happens. That's the end of the movie. And with that, we are finished. I hope you enjoyed this filming location. I do love the movie Maxine, and I will see you guys on the next adventure. Until then, stay weird. Goodbye.